Now I'm all put together, but my scalp look nasty. Hey guys, does your itchy scalp and dandruff have you stressed out, uncomfortable, and embarrassed? Have you been trying to manage scaly dandruff, but you feel like it's just getting worse? Stay tuned, because in this video, I'll share with you guys how I got my subdermatitis under control in as little as 10 days. Make sure you watch to the end, where I will also share with you guys the products that I use, not only to manage the dry and itchy scalp that I was dealing with, but also what I use to put the moisture back into my hair once I got the dandruff under control. I am Monica Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, where we explore all things beauty, fashion, and fun over 40. I am not a doctor or a dermatologist or anything like that. I just have dealt with subdermatitis for a few years, and so I just wanted to share this video with you guys because hopefully it will help someone else who's been struggling with this condition. Seborrheic dermatitis, what exactly is it? It's actually a common skin condition, and it usually affects your scalp, but it's basically a form of like scaly dandruff. It causes scaly patches of inflamed skin. So it's not like your regular dandruff, like where you scratch and it falls down. I mean, it does do that, but it cakes, and it's like literally like a scale of skin. And when you scratch it, it doesn't just lift up really easy. Like sometimes you have to really scratch at it. But unfortunately, when you do that, a lot of times it also will lead to some bleeding and discomfort in the scalp. In your head is where it usually starts, but it can also go to other areas of the body. So for me personally, like I have it right around my nose, and I also was starting to have it affecting my ears. And I was like, okay, this is getting out of control. Have you had struggles with dermatitis or dandruff? And have you tried products that were helpful for you? If so, please share it in the comments. We want to hear from you. I've used your typical shampoos, your dandruff shampoos, but I never felt like they really cleared it up. Like I would feel okay for maybe a day or two, and then the itchiness and all of the symptoms of the subdermatitis will come back. Seborrheic dermatitis is also, and I looked this information up at Mayo Clinic just to get like confirmation of what I'm sharing with you guys. It is not contagious. Let's put that out there. And in addition to being on your face, well, around your nose, you could also get in your eyebrows, on your chest. And I just wanted it to get under, like, I didn't want it to get crazy. It was alright. To me, it already has gotten crazy, but I just didn't want it to get any worse. And honestly, like, looking back at it, it really didn't take that much effort to get it under control. So I'm kind of mad that I let it go so long before I handled it. But life be lifing, and sometimes we get busy and we're, you know, doing other things, and we can be neglectful of ourselves. I forgot the point that I was making. It can sometimes go away without treatment. So that's where I made a mistake, because in my head I was like, oh, if I just wash my hair more often, it'll go away. But that in my case did not happen. It took for me to actually take some steps to get it under control. Fortunately for me, I have a regimen now that I use, and I pretty much am able to maintain a completely clean and healthy scalp, which makes me so happy. And even on my edges where my hair had started to thin out from the scaling and the scratching, it's filling back in. So I'm very, very happy about that. And like I said, it started for me when I was about 38, 39. I used your typical shampoos, your Head and Shoulders, your Nazarol, and what was the other one that I used? Oh, the Paul Mitchell Tea Tree shampoo and conditioner. So I used store-bought stuff like over the counter. I used professional stuff. I never went to the dermatologist. I actually had a client who was a dermatologist, and she kind of like put me on like, girl, that's what that is. And I was like, oh, okay. So I wasn't gonna go pay the dermatologist. And I felt like it was something that I really could get control of on my own, which I did when I really decided it was important for me to handle it. I would shampoo my hair with this with all these other products. And one thing they did was dry my hair out bad. So that in itself was like a reason that I didn't like using them. But it just got to a point where I was like, people gonna think something wrong with me. Like, it was something wrong with me. Like, my head was itching like crazy. This was the kicker. A relative of mine passed away, and I was on the way to her funeral, and I had my sunroof open, and I was looking in the mirror. This is when I was like, okay, you really gotta do something about this, because it's just ridiculous. I felt fabulous that day. You know, I try to show up with my hair done, my makeup done, looking put together, right? And so I'm looking in the rearview mirror, and I can see like this, because the sunroof is open, the sun is hitting my hair, and like in my part, it looked raw. And I was like, what the crap? Like, it looked like I had a disease in my scalp. I was like, this is, now I'm all put together, but my scalp looked nasty. Like, just being one, just keeping it a buck, like, it looked nasty. And I was like, okay, this is it. Like, I'm done with this. What I did, I got online and I started doing some research on how to manage it. Because I didn't want to just go out and just be buying random stuff. I had already bought stuff, and I felt like it didn't do what I wanted it to do. So I'm really at this point just trying to figure out, like, okay, how am I gonna get this under control? What medications is going to help this? And so in my research, I found out that products that have 𝐒𝐚𝐯𝐞, they talked about using these shampoos 2 to 3 times a week. Like, who finna do that? Like, y'all know how wash day is? I can't have wash day 3 times in a week. Like, I don't have the time for that. So that was another issue. So this is where I kind of wised up. Back in the day, I had a client who used to tell me that she used to shampoo her hair with her braids in. I was like, girl, that's so weird. Ha ha ha. Guess who started doing that immediately after she told me? Me. I was like, that's so smart. Cause I don't want to have to take my hair out every single time I want to wash my hair. And that was the problem. Like, I used to take my braids down every single time I wash my hair. Take my wig off, take my braids down, and then have to go through the whole process of re-braiding and reinstalling. Now, when I got into like the glueless wigs, I was able to just boom, pop my wig off at night or at night. And then it was easy to wash my hair. When I was looking online for medicated shampoos, I typed in medicated shampoos online, and as I am, popped up with a dandruff treatment shampoo. When I was reading the ingredients, it actually had a medicine in it. So, and I also know that this hair is more catered towards like people with curly, coily, kinky hair. So I was like, okay, let me try this. So I ordered it from Amazon. I hopped in that shower, and the first time that I shampooed with it, I did have my hair out. I washed my hair, and I remember a distinct difference that I've seen between this product and any other shampoo that I had used before, was that after I washed my hair, it was almost like I had little grains of salt all in my hair. It was, so in my head, I'm like, is this like dead skin like coming up off my scalp? Like, my hair had been washed, conditioned, rinsed, and as like before I dried it, I just noticed it was just like all this little white debris. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. I said, but I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna roll with it. So I blow dried my hair out, braid it down. Once I blow dried it, you really couldn't see it. But what I ordered, I actually did the shampoo, the conditioner, the leave-in, and the oil. So I used all 4 products, and I used them every time that I did this process of shampooing my hair. And so what I did, that was day 1. I shampooed it. And then again, like 4 days later, I said, well, now at this point, my hair is braided down and I'm wearing a loose wig, which I can pop off very easily. So I'm like, okay, well, let me wash my hair again with these braids in it. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. So mind you, my scalp at the time, it still had like a little bit of irritation, because it would be tender, like it would be sore. Oh gosh, like I still cannot believe that it was like that. But the second time I washed it, it was still a little bit tender, and I still could see some scaliness, but the actual like debris was gone the second time. My hair was clear, but I still had some scaliness. So this is probably like day 4 or day 5. So like day 9 or 10, I washed it one more time with the shampoo and did all the steps. And I went to look in the mirror and I was like, whoa, like normally there was like a little around the edge of my hairline. You could see just like patches, and it'd be little raw spots like where I'd been scratching. Y'all, it was clear. Like when I say clear, it looks so good and it looks so healthy. And I was like, wait a minute. It had been years. It had been years since my scalp like looked that good. I am slightly embarrassed to share this, but at the end of the day, it's not about me. I hope that this is helpful for somebody else, because somebody somewhere got an itchy freaking scalp and they cannot get it under control like I did, and they don't know what to do. So I hope this is helpful for that person, because I honestly didn't want to share it, but girl, my hair was coming out. Like I was about to be bald. Once I used it that third day, and it was, like I said, about day 10, I went like 2 weeks and I didn't wash my hair. Scalp was fine. I really wanted to be like, yo, I've been healed. But realistically, I still use the shampoo and conditioner on the regular basis. So now what I do as far as like to maintain it, I will shampoo and condition with those 2 products. But even though they are created for black hair, it did not pull the moisture out of my hair like the other ones did. But I'm a little bit snobby. Like I don't like my hair to be dry or crunchy at all. So I love 𝐒𝐚𝐯𝐞 Intense Moisture Recover Shampoo and Conditioner. I've talked about it on my social media, on different posts. I use it on my wigs, which I love because, you know, wigs can be dry, and it just does such a good job at moisture. So I will use that shampoo, that conditioner. That is my little tip, like to bring that moisture back to your hair. Use that shampoo and the conditioner by 𝐒𝐚𝐯𝐞, and then come with their Intense Hydration Mask. Those 3 right there, every time. My hair feels so good every time. And so now that is my new regimen. I shampoo and condition with the dandruff shampoo, or even if I don't condition with it, I will shampoo with the dandruff shampoo. Then I follow that with the 𝐒𝐚𝐯𝐞 Moisture Recovery Shampoo. And I also use that conditioner and that mask. And y'all, my head is better. Like, it's good. Like, I'm gonna slide up in this camera right now. It used to be, I would not do this, because y'all be like, oh, what is wrong with your head? But now, yeah. And I don't even know, when did I wash my hair last? What's today? Today is Thursday. I don't know. Probably been a week, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't psycho be on like every Monday I wash my hair, because sometimes I be busy and I don't have time, or sometimes if I got something going on and I need to adjust my schedule to make sure that I am fresh for an event or something, it might change. So I don't know. I know it's been, I'm gonna start putting my wash day on the calendar. Okay, it's amazing to be able to just, and it never itches ever. And it used to be so tender. Like my scalp would be so tender to touch it. It feels so fine. Yeah, I'm gonna stop ranting now because I feel like I went in, but y'all, I'm just so grateful for that product. If you have another recommendation for another product, that is awesome, because, you know, who could ever have enough products if it's something that you find to be helpful. But yeah, definitely share in the comments what your experience has been. If you have used, as I am, for managing your dandruff or your seborrheic dermatitis or your psoriasis or any of that, please share in the comments and let us know how it did for you. This is not a sponsored video. Like, I'm making this video off the fact that it changed my, I ain't gonna say it changed my life, but it definitely changed my scalp, period. Okay? Anyway, thank you so much for jumping on here and kicking it with me. I enjoyed it as always. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with someone who could use it, as sharing and liking and commenting on our content keeps the channel growing, and we want to continue to grow so we can continue to make content for you. My name is Nicole, and I really enjoyed kicking it with you today, and we will catch you on the next video. Oh, this is what I wanted to link. So for people who may be dealing with the subdermatitis, dandruff, whatever on your face and your eyebrows, I did find a dermatologist, I can't even talk, I'm so excited. I did find a link to a video of a dermatologist here on YouTube who had a soap that I don't know if it's her brand that she sells. So I went to her website to purchase the soap so that I could start using it on my face. And at the time it was out of stock. So I went and found the ingredients to her soap and went to good old trusty Amazon, and I found a comparable soap with the same ingredients, and I did order that to try so that I can keep the itchiness on my nose down, keep it under control. One way that I've been doing that up until now is I use a little bit of hydrocortisone cream when I'm doing my facial routine in the morning, and I'll just rub just a little bit here, sometimes in my ears if they feel a little bit itchy. But I'm very hopeful that this soap, using a soap daily, will keep all of that at bay. Yes, you can use Dandruff shampoo on your face, but according to the video that I have linked here, it sometimes can cause dryness of your skin. And so we want to keep that skin nice and luscious, and we don't want it all dried out and looking janky. So there's that. So yeah, I'm going to link that video, and I'm gonna link that soap on Amazon and all the other products that I share. Obviously, I will put those in the link in the description. That goes without saying, I guess, but I probably should still say it. But yeah, y'all, for real, I'm about to be out this time, and I will see y'all on the next video. We drop videos every Tuesday somewhere on the internet. All right, thanks, and have a good one.